position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to the home of the Utah Utes, Rice-Eccles Stadium in Salt Lake City. And the Utes will boot it away to start the game. He'll return it. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. So UCLA's offense will have the football first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance.
Oh, he's got some space. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Bruins.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Utah's offense will take the field for the first time. And the story is going to be in this one, will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There were a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollock, right?
Yeah, especially those real teams with Jordan Davis and Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter. But, like, here's what's fun. You can't throw the ball off your back. And that's what this guy's going to try to do. Get to the quarterback effectively. The bottom line is every quarterback becomes really human when you hit him. Can he hit him and make him human?
Quarterback on the keeper. Nice job to get him past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. The Utes will snap it on 1st and 10. After the run, now to throw. Snagged out of the air. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. And the Utes are moving quickly down the field. Scanning the field, it's Fox. Oh, they're after him. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there, I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Trying play action. Quickly complete. Turning it on. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Utes have moved it inside the 20. The run to the left. Spins away from the defense. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Utes!
And that's 3 touchdowns in 2 games. Just continuing to find the end zone, continuing to make plays. This guy is on pace for a great season. He's put the college football world on notice.
And he made the extra point without problem. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the move from inside his 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. And the Bruins in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Firing to the right, complete. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. Wonder if they'll be conservative on 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
Yeah, this offense, man, they look good. They looked great last week, obviously putting up huge numbers. Again this week, coming out the gates in the first quarter with the scoring drive. This offense is putting the college football world on notice.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Here comes the heat. They're working that left side. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the Utes will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They'll leave it with him. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. Back to pass on 2nd down. On the run, still looking. He throws into the middle of the field. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Takes a hit as he fires.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on 3rd down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. But all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
Single back formation, and they give it to it. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. That's the end of the period, and it's UCLA in the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. The Utes line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. To the air, it's Fox. Completes it in the middle. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. And the Utes will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. They'll go to the ground. On his feet at the 40. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Bruins, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. To the air on first down. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, this quarterback has really found a nice rhythm early, and he's in firm control and command of everything that's happening. They've had 2 drives, they've scored 2 touchdowns, and here on their 3rd possession, he
throws for the end zone. And that one was way too far for anybody to catch, except ticket holders. And after the big play to start the drive, now 2 straight incompletions, and they need to find a way on 3rd down. Using his feet to buy time. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. 3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Complete out of the backfield. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Bruins are moving quickly down the field. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He's got it on the move. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. The play action fake. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the 1st half, but this unit looks dialed in.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. The Utes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Hauls it in. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. They go to the ground. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. To the air, it's Fox. Quickly out to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And the Utes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll give it to the back. Only able to pick up a yard before he stopped, and now it's 4th and 3. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. It's good. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, it's hit triple zeros in a captivating game today in the American. Washington State went on the road and just dominated. And that's one way to grab attention on a national level. Make a statement in someone else's house and prove you're legit. And did the Cougs ever do that? Never a dull moment when it comes to the American. Back to you guys.
Hey, Kevin Connors, keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Give to the back. Breaks into the open. And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Throws to the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. A rare mistake from this guy. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. He's got it. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Fox. Finds the tight end. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. On target. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Quick strike complete. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Wants to go up top on first down. Dumps it to the back. Pulls it in. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Bought a little time, lets it go. Quick pass and catch, good enough for the first down. Didn't need a lot, but they got enough. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Got his man downfield. Inside the 25, stopped at the 24. Clock will stop to move the chains. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. The Bruins getting set on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Fires deep toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Well, they hooked up already once for a score today, so the quarterback's going back to him again deep down the field, but it falls incomplete.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Looking to fire. He'll take a shot. And it's caught! Touchdown, UCLA!
And that's just a fantastic job of executing the 2-minute type situation by this offense. Something you practice all week long for end of half and end of game. Quarterback, really nice job. Good job by the staff, too, getting the plays in quickly so they could get up to the line of scrimmage and get going. And it's them scoring that touchdown with seconds to go here in the first half, piling onto their lead. That gives them tremendous confidence heading in at halftime.
And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've been calling a lively one so far from Salt Lake City.
And the Bruins will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Boom. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
Yeah, and one of a nice job seeing it, reacting, and throwing it. When you run these RPOs, you want to read the defense really quickly. Is he playing run? Okay, boom. I'm going to throw the slant right behind him. Nice job by the QB.
He lofts one down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Utes decide to punt it away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Wants to throw on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Soft spot in the middle. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to fire deep. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on second and long. Wants to throw it. This time it's complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Will wonders never cease if you're a defensive guy? They called PI on the offense this time. Let's see what they've got on second down. Back to pass. Here's a heat. Working the middle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. The mighty Utah student section alive and bringing the noise on third down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They'll try the run. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Complete in the middle. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Utes will snap it on first and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man out of the backfield. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. The Utes are on the move. Looking to throw, it's Fox. Pressure coming. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
If a free safety comes blitzing, you've got to throw a slant behind it to the receiver. So that time the quarterback and receiver, they may not have been on the same page.
To the air on second down. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Hand off from the shotgun. He'll try to take it back. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Plucks it out of the air. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and there he goes. Big pick up on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Bruins are threatening in the red zone. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. Fires and picked off.
You got to be sharp in the red zone. You can't turn the football over in the red zone. You got to be crisp. You got to be on time. You could tell the QB wasn't on time. The defender made him pay. Nice interception, stealing points now off the board.
It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. They're dealing with a second and long. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Got his man on the right. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. They're going back to the ground.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
That's the end of the quarter, and UCLA has the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the third quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Dropping back, it's Fox. Complete. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Working that left side. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, the throw. Got him downfield. Smashes through the tackle. Oh, he's got some space. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. They're looking to pass from the red zone, using the quick game. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Wants to keep it in the air. It's complete on the right side. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. That's what a modern fullback has to do, almost like a tight end, to be able to be there and be available for the quarterback in the passing game, Jeff.
Yeah, you got to be able to do a lot of different things, Reese, no doubt about it. It's not just blocking, but it's lining up at different spots all over the field as well, running routes, and then being a viable option for your quarterback.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too, understanding the situation. It's third down. We're fine giving up completions right there, but we're not giving up the first down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you set up fourth down.
They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal. And the Utes didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Utah!
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Man, we'll have a shakeup in the MAC standings this week. Check this out. Central Michigan is going to walk off the field there in Mount Pleasant with a much-needed victory. They had this one circled on the calendars for some time, and regardless the score, that W has to feel good. Guys, I look at the preseason coaches poll and compare it to where the MAC is right now, and man, what a difference.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. And the Bruins come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. It's complete. Turning it on. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. That's why a good running game is a coach's and quarterback's best friend when you're trying to put the lid on the game. The Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. And into the end zone. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They'll try to power it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bruins!
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Thanks to grab. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down. The Utes come to the line in the hurry-up.
We knew coming into this game, if they throw completions and get 1st downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Got his man quickly. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Utes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He wants to throw it again. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Gotta believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Leaves it with the running back. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Yeah, I tell you what, I'm always keeping track as a defensive coordinator of where they're running the football. You can see they ran it to the right. Do they like this matchup? Is the right side of their offensive line really good? I'm going to be paying attention to that because that's a big gain. I got to make sure I shut this down the next time they run.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that lead.
Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence from that.